In this video, we're going to see one of the best high-value rare appraisal of Pawn Stars. So watch till the end. Let's start with our first deal. In this episode, a man brings a note from government of Texas to pawn shop. Let's see what happens.
We have notes from the Republic and the government of Texas.
All right, that is pretty cool. It's pretty amazing. Most people in Texas believe they live in a separate country already, and it'd be really cool to have their own money, too.
Rick asked more questions about it and asked to share some past history of this item.
So tell me what you know about the bills.
The notes were produced between 1838 and 1840. Finest set of notes known to exist. All the notes have been authenticated and graded, so there's no question as to their authenticity or the quality.
Rick asked owner how much he wants for this stuff. Let's see owner asking price for this item.
Okay, and how much did you want for them?
The 9 notes of the Republic of Texas, approximately $25,000. And then for the government of Texas note, $650,000.
Owner literally asked $650,000 for it. But we all know Rick, that without any authenticity, he didn't buy anything. So he calls an expert to estimate its worth.
This is quite a bill, this government of Texas $10. That's not even in the ballpark. That's over the moon, over the planets, over the stars.
Rick asked expert to estimate this note worth because everyone is curious to know its worth.
In my opinion, the retail value on these would be $300 to $600 each. The 500, I would say, $1,000.
Expert is busy to estimate this item worth, but we can see owner looks not happy after hearing the lowball offer. Let's see its retail price from expert.
In my opinion, the $10 Sam Houston note would retail for $5,000 to $7,000, and on a great day at a great auction, $10,000.
I paid more than that. I've looked up the auction records to know where they trade. This note, of course, has never been seen before.
But that doesn't necessarily mean it's worth a fortune of money.
Expert thinks that its worth is not even close to $10,000. Owner looks not happy after hearing that. Let's see where this deal will end.
I appreciate you bringing in an expert, but obviously this is so rare, he just doesn't normally deal with it. And if I could buy notes at his price as retail, I'd probably buy him out.
Obviously, a deal's not going to be made here today. Just a difference of opinion. Happens all the time.
Absolutely.
No hard feelings.
No hard feelings.
That was unfortunate for the owner. Due to his high-value appraisal, he did not get any deal. In this episode, Rick tells Chum and Corey to go on a mission. And the mission is to buy 1976 150 Tiger Trim for Rick. Let's see what happened next.
You guys are driving up to Carson City. I'm giving you guys a break when I shouldn't be. So there's a guy up there with a 1970 650 Tiger Triumph.
Oh, sweet. The only reason he likes Triumphs is because I like Harleys.
No, I liked Triumphs before you were born. Go to Carson City. If it runs good, just buy it for me.
Corey and Chum arrived at a warehouse and started inspecting the bikes closely.
This is a 1970 Triumph.
I believe it was in the 70s. I've never liked Triumphs, but this is kind of tickling me a little bit.
I think you're right.
Which is basically what made a lot of customers switch to Hondas.
The owner having lots of priceless bikes in his warehouse. So he shows his collections to Corey and Chum and also gives lots of information about it.
This is what we call our Paco Race Strike. It's a 5-speed with a chain drive because it's 125 inches, about 140 horsepower. It's as fast as it looks, too.
So what are you looking for on the Triumph?
I'd like to get $10,000 for it.
What do you want for the trike?
I think it's worth every penny of $40,000.
Well, I guess we got to ride them.
I'm kind of scared of this thing, honestly.
Corey and Chumlee goes for a ride to test the bike's condition.
Yeah!
The bikes both run great, and I know my dad really wants a Triumph.
Owner wants $10,000 for it. Then Corey tries to negotiate the price. Let's see where this deal will end.
I'd like to get $10,000.
And go to 7.
75.
You got to remember, I buy these to make money on them, too.
I think I'm going to hold it 75.
72.
We'll have to pass.
Have to pass? Okay. Well, maybe next time, my man. I'll be around.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Chum looks not happy with Corey's decision. Then they come back to pawn shop. Let's see Rick's reaction on it.
Corey, over $300, you guys are going to be pissed.
What happened? Corey wouldn't buy it over $300.
What did I tell you guys to do?
Rick, I told him buy the bike. Your dad's going to be pissed at you.
I didn't tell you to buy it because it was worth it or not. I told you to buy it for me. I wanted the bike for myself.
I was at $7,500 and Corey was stuck at $7,200.
You tattletales, man. Honestly, no, dude, the deal wasn't right.
I should have never sent you guys.
I argued to bring the bike home, Rick. I really did. Your son, Corey, decided not to buy the bike over $300.
Chum gives explanation about what happened there, but Rick got angry on Corey. Do you think Rick is right? Share your thoughts in comment box. Let's move to next deal. Let's move to second deal. In this episode, a man brings some prototype stuff to pawn shop.
So what do we got in the box?
It is a prototype for the unreleased Kenner starting lineup Andre Agassi action figure.
There was actual tennis action figures?
They never came out. This figure is one of two known to exist. These were supposed to be destroyed after Kenner failed to lock down the license very close to production. And I found this in the basement of an ex-Kenner employee. I'm hoping to get $10,000 from my Andre Agassi prototype action figure.
Rick knows something about the item, so he shares more details about it.
Been playing tennis since he was like 2 years old. He would joke around and say he's an 8th grade dropout because, by the 8th grade, that's all he did was play tennis. But in the 90s, he was unbelievable.
Rick asks some leading questions to owner about this prototype item.
So he was the flagship player for the intended Kenner starting lineup tennis line.
You can tell it's probably a prototype.
Absolutely. It's a test of the molds, and the color was irrelevant. He would not have had clear legs when they produced him.
Got a certificate of authenticity here. Apparently it's authenticated by a guy named...
After lots of discussion, Rick finally asks owner how much he wants for it.
I'm asking $10,000.
So I got my toy guy. I'll get his opinion on it.
Okay.
All right. And I'll be right back.
Owner wants $10,000 for it, but Rick is not sure about this item worth. So he decides to call an expert for better advice.
So this specific item is believed to have been intended for what was called Timeless Legends. And that line was really cool because it did a lot of secondary sports. And this is pretty unique. It looks like what I would expect one of these test shot or first shot prototypes to look like. You can see that the different colors of plastic that they use, that's done intentionally so they can identify quickly what they wanted to make changes on.
So what do you think?
Well, I'll tell you first, CIB is highly, highly respected in the industry. They're the authority as far as authenticating toys, especially when it's something like an item like this that might be a one-off. And based on that, $1,200 is what I'd look to get for it.
Expert estimates it's worth around $1,200. Then Rick started the negotiation with the owner. Let's see where this deal will end.
My big time offer is $600.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that today.
Hey, if you change your mind, come back and see me.
Rick offers only $600 for it, but owner wants more money, so no deal was made. Let's move to our most awaiting deal. In this episode, Rick goes to middle of the desert in search of tank. Rick is very excited to make a deal. Let's see what happened next.
So I'm in the middle of the desert in search of a tank for the shop's lot. Apparently, there's an authentic Sherman tank for sale.
So, are we close? Almost there. That's it right there. That's the Sherman.
Rick and team finally reaches to the tank place. Let's check out the tank and learn more details about it.
Holy
The tank the guys are looking at right now is an M4A3 Sherman. It's the only Sherman tank in private hands that was actually used in the Pacific Theater. Real Marines jumped into during Iwo Jima. It was finally taken out of service when they hit the turret at the turret bearing. We met the gentleman who had to back it out, still alive today.
When they raised the flag on Mount Apache, it's probably the most iconic photo of all of World War II.
Rick is curious about this tank because he never see this type of stuff before, but Chum calls Rick because he found something unusual in it. Let's see what's the problem with it.
Well, guys, there's a major problem with this tank. It's made out of wood.
You know what that's for? The Japanese had magnetic mines, sticky mines that they would run up and stick to the side of a tank. Marines had to improvise and put wood paneling on the side to protect themselves.
And everything works inside?
Everything works.
Rick is just want to assure that everything in this tank is working perfectly before making any deal. Let's see, is this tank is working or not?
How much you want for this thing?
I'm looking to get $1.5 million.
But we get to drive it?
You can drive it and you can shoot it.
The guy's asking $1.5 million. That kind of money, I'm thinking about it. But before I do anything, I'm going to have to fire it.
Now it's time to see some demo. Let's see what this tank can do before making any deal.
That was amazing! That was awesome! Nice job, Rick.
Rick is really impressed with tank performance, and he decides to take expert advice in it. so he asked expert to help him in this deal.
What do you think, Alex?
Speaks for itself. Shermans are the most desired American tank from World War II. Fires well. One that we know of that sold in the last year that wasn't documented to be at any major battle was sold for $1.2 million. So at $1.5 million, I think that's a fair price.
Expert advised Rick that $1.5 million it is a fair price for this. Let's see, will Rick make this high-value deal or not?
It's amazing. It's got amazing history. Everything about it's absolutely great. But it's so out of the ballpark for me. But I really, really appreciate the day. It's been an unbelievable day. Thanks, man. Amazing day.
Unfortunately, Rick is not able to make this deal, but he is thankful to the owner for making his day. That was a good gesture from Rick towards the tank owner. Let's move to the next deal. In this episode, a lady brings very antique Tiffany clock to pawn shop.
Very old Tiffany clock.
It's Tiffany & Company.
It is a Tiffany.
Lady tells more details about this antique clock.
I came down to the pawn shop today to sell a Tiffany wall clock. I know that it's quite rare and it's a one-of-a-kind piece because it has some pretty unique paintings on it. I'd like to get just around $8,000 for it.
Lady shares information about the clock, but Rick asks more questions to owner about the item.
Probably done around the 1800s. I think is really unique about it is that it has all these reverse paintings on it. So what I've been told is that, you know, the artist had to actually paint it backwards in order for you to view it forwards.
Okay, do you mind if I look at this thing a little bit more?
No, that's okay.
Rick takes a closer look at the clock and found something written on it. Let's see what happened next.
That is a clockmaker's repair. They have this weird little script and everything like that, so next time they work on it, they know what they did.
Finally, after some discussion, Rick asked owner how much you want for this.
I'm looking for $8,000.
Okay, so I will give you like $1,200.
I would be more inclined around the 4 or 5.
They just don't go for that.
Right.
I'd go 13. Or are we just too far apart?
I think we're too far apart.
All right. Have a nice day.
Thank you. You too.
Rick offers $1,300 for this clock, but lady wants $4,500 for it. So no deal was made. Let's move to the next deal. In this episode, a man brings Marilyn Monroe items to pawn shop. Let's see, will this deal happen or not?
Got a Marilyn Monroe signed picture.
Marilyn probably connected with normal people because she came from a pretty humble background.
Corey asked more questions to owner about the item because he still has some doubts about it. Let's see what happened next.
You ever had this checked out?
I have. 4 experts looked at it about 10 years ago.
It's a good thing she was known for her acting and not her poetry. Have you got any paperwork with it?
I don't have any paperwork.
Corey is excited to purchase this stuff, but seller do not have any paperwork. So Corey calls an expert to authenticate this item.
You could see how her M moves so flowing right into her signature. That's usually how she always signed her name. And that's what we're looking at here. Instantly know they're secretarial.
That's disappointing.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, pleasure to see you.
I wish it were real, man. I mean, we'd both make a lot of money, but there's really nothing I can do with it.
Very much appreciate your time.
Have a nice day, man.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, no deal was made, but Corey learns a lesson that calling an expert is the best decision he made so far. Let's move to the next deal. In this episode, a man brings rarest Apache knuckle gun to pawn shop. Let's see where this deal will end.
A brass knuckle gun?
The gun is actually called the Apache.
My grandfather had it. He passed away. It was sort of a thug's gun. I've seen where the value can reach up to $7,000. I don't want to go below 4.
Rick shares more details about this item.
Brass knuckles and a gun.
Oh, wow.
The ultimate self-defense weapon. I don't think anyone designed anything quite like this. I mean, it's only a .28 caliber, but that was an effective round, especially at close quarters. You know, you go to punch a guy like that, and when you're swinging like that, you also have a knife sticking out the end of it. This gun has a lot going for it.
After all the discussion, as usual, Rick asks owner how much he looking to get out of it.
$7,000.
No. I would go $2,000 for it because I think it would sell real quick.
No, they're very unique. The least expensive that I would let it go for would be about $45.
We're too far apart. Best I'm going to go is $22.
For that price, I will keep it in the family.
Rick offers him only $2,200, but owner refuses to take this, so no deal was made. Let's move to next deal.
Original blueprints to the USS Maine, 1887 to 1889 before the ship was sunk.
This man brings some drawings and claims that it's his USS Maine blueprints. Let's see, is this real or fake?
I've researched for over 10 years They're the only ones that I know of that exist. I'd like to sell them because I could use the money.
Rick takes a closer look at the item, and he asks some leading questions to owner about it.
This right here appears to be boilers.
Yeah.
These, I imagine, would be piston-driven steam engines.
Yes.
This is the gun. This is the turret it's on. And they would rotate on this right here. This is the back of the ship. This is basically the way things were stored. That is neat.
After that, Rick asks owner how much he's looking to get out of it.
So how much do you want for them?
I want $9,000 for this one. I want $6,000 for that one, and I want $10,000 for this one.
After listening to the high-value appraisal from the owner, Rick decides to call an expert so he can get better advice. Let's see what expert talks about it.
I don't see a lot of value here. Tops, if you really want to put something classic looking, up on a wall, framed, $300 or $400 a piece.
Yeah.
Am I close?
Well, no. I want $25,000 for them.
Yeah, see, it's like totally different planets. They're still not construction documents. I mean, to me, they're one of many copies made, and they were made for something. Maybe they were made for an official purpose, but I still think they're worth $300 or $400.
Expert estimates it's worth around $300 to $350, which is way more or less than owner expected. Let's see, will Rick make this deal or not?
If there was a lot of them printed, where are they? It's the only one.
They might be the only ones, but I still don't think they're going to bring that kind of money. Thanks for coming in, though.
All right.
As expected, no deal was made. This episode, Chum comes with a brilliant lottery ticket idea, and he shares this idea with Rick, Corey, and Old Man. Let's see what happened next.
Guys, the lottery's at $100 million right now.
It's a losing proposition.
$100 million. Maybe you guys should get some money together.
You got a better chance of getting struck by lightning.
After hearing the lottery ticket idea from the Chum, Corey decides to bring some lottery ticket for him. Let's scratch it and see what happened next.
I know how you like these. I picked you up a scratch card, dude.
Oh, sweet. All right, I'm feeling lucky. All right, I got a 10,000 and a 50. Holy 10,000. It's 10,000 bucks. 10,000. I don't need to work anymore. I'm rich.
Well, we can see the Chum excitement after he got the $10,000 lottery ticket, but let's see some shocking twist of this ticket.
Talk about dumb luck.
You guys all realize the lottery ticket's fake.
Why would you do that?
Dude, they sell them in party stores all the time.
No way. Corey literally gives fake lottery ticket to the Chum. Rick asks Corey why he did this, and Old Man also not looks happy after hearing this. Rick says Corey to call Chum immediately and bring him a pawn shop.
Chum, it's Corey, man. Give me a call as soon as you can.
He's going to spend a bunch of this money.
I tricked Chum into thinking he won $10,000 on a scratcher ticket. I'm starting to get worried that he's going to go nuts and max out his credit card. All right, hold on. Chum just texted me. Call you back in 20 minutes. Just buying a ticket to the Cayman Island.
Rick looks tense after hearing that the Chum is buying a ticket to Cayman Island from credit card. Rick knows that he can buy anything if he don't tell the truth to Chum.
Ticket's fake? I freaking quit work and I bought a ticket to the Cayman Island.
I wish, buddy, man. The ticket was just a joke. It was one of those gagged lottery tickets. I'm sorry, Chum.
Why would you do this to me?
Just come back to work.
All right, I'm on my way.
Corey feels bad after hearing the Chum voice. Then Chum comes back to the shop, and he asks Corey why he did that.
Pay you back for it.
Come on, Big Hoss. I knew that ticket was fake. I get those all the time. The ticket? You think your little fake lottery ticket fooled me? I hand those out to people. They're funny.
So what have you been doing all day?
Taking a day off, having a green smoothie.
Chum decides to take a day off. Well, he deserved that. Share your thoughts in comment box. In this episode, a man brings 1980 Olympic hockey stick, and he claims that this is signed by Miracle on Ice hockey team.
A hockey stick signed by the Miracle on Ice Olympic hockey team. I decided to come to the pawn shop today to try to sell my hockey stick signed by the 1980 Miracle on Ice Olympic hockey team. It is a one-of-a-kind, very unique item. I wouldn't take less than $5,000 for it today.
Owner shares some past history of his hockey stick to the Rick.
My uncle was a bus driver, and one of his charter trips was to pick up the hockey team and drive them to the airport. And so at that time, I got all the players and the assistant coaches. Then in 1994, I was working at a country club, and Herb Brooks, the head coach, came in, asked him if I could get the stick there before he left, if he would sign it, and he did.
There's no question, I want this stick. I know a ton of collectors who would think this thing is absolutely priceless.
Rick calls an expert to authenticate this item because he is not sure about its authenticity.
I've got signatures from the 20 players of the 1980 Olympic hockey team.
All right, start from the top. Jim Craig, that's the goalie. He makes his very distinct ending for his G. There's all kinds of evidence, and this thing is absolutely authentic.
Expert immediately leaves after the authentication. Then Rick started the negotiation. Let's see where this deal will end.
Like $2,000 on it.
There's a 4 and we got a deal.
No.
Not only no, hell no.
Thanks. Have a good one, man.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, no deal was made. Let's move to next deal. In this episode, man brings silver vinaigrette boxes to pawn shop.
I'm looking to sell the vinaigrettes today because my daughter's getting married. I could use the money to help with her wedding that I inherited from my mother when she passed. And these are called vinaigrettes.
Rick takes a closer look of this silver vinaigrettes. Let's see it's real or fake.
See, this was Birmingham. I know it's Birmingham because it has an anchor mark on it, okay? This one is really great marks. This one's 1850.
After careful checking the item, Rick confirms that it's 100% original. Now the main question is, how much money Rick offers to him.
These are just your basic corner jewelry store type thing. They're from Birmingham. I'd give you like $700 for them.
We're pretty far apart. Give me 3.
3,000? No. I mean, 700's round to it. I mean, the problem is they're not the right makers.
If we're that far apart, I think rather than I'll give them to my daughter.
Okay. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you.
Rick offers only $7,000 to $8,000 for it, but owner is not satisfied with this offer. So owner refuses to take this deal, and no deal was made. Let's move to next deal. In this episode, a guy brings a letter signed by Napoleon. Let's see will he get a deal or not.
Did you get this?
Online.
Okay, it seems like it's from a pretty legit company. This is the type of seal they used back then. What do you want for it?
Corey asks for an offers, and let's see how it goes.
Well, you know I'm going to say like 10 grand.
I'm going to have to get this reframed. There's going to be work involved. Remember, this guy was the emperor of pretty much Europe. He probably signed a lot of stuff in his life.
Ooh, that sounds low. How about 5?
I'll give you $2,000 for it, man. That's the best I can do.
I didn't pay that much for it, so let's do it.
2,000?
2,000.
All right.
Finally, deal ends on $2,000. Then Corey shows this to Rick and Old Man. Let's see their reaction to it.
The Napoleon?
Yep.
That's freaking sweet. Hey, man, it's your lucky day.
Have you had it checked out by anybody?
No, it looked right to me.
What'd you pay for it, Corey?
$2,000?
You just bought it? I'm not going to sell something like this to someone for $12,000, not know for sure it's real.
Corey comes to the expert to authenticate the item. Let's see expert opinion on it.
This is it, man. It's supposed to be an original document signed by Napoleon.
Aid on the battlefield, and he would have sent these all over Europe to try and explain to people what had happened.
Experts takes a closer look at the item and share more details about it.
We've done everything necessary to assure the happiness and the prosperity of our country. Then I will take you back to France. Allah and brave. There goes a brave man.
Experts shares more details about it, but Corey is still waiting to hear that this item is real. Let's see what expert tells about it.
The thing is, this is not one of those original manuscript copies. What we've got here is very clearly a replica we consider to be the original, which looks exactly like this. Can't say that this is worth very much.
Expert confirms that this item is not authentic. It's exact similar like original, but it's in replica. Corey looks shocked after hearing this. He backed to pawn shop with a disappointment.
We don't sell fake stuff here. Take the blow and move on.
Corey, why don't you take it home and remind yourself not to be so damn stupid. Dumb kid.
I've got a 1999 St. Louis Rams Lombardi Trophy. Original box and certificate of authenticity.
Owner brings 1999 Lewis Super Bowl trophy to pawn shop and gives more information about it.
I came to the pawn shop today to sell an actual Lombardi trophy from the St. Louis Rams 1999. I'm looking to get about $7,500 for the trophy. I'd probably take about $4,500.
Rick's still confused about this trophy. He thinks that it's not real, it's in replica. So he asks some questions to owner.
Well, it's actually a replica because the real Vince Lombardi trophy is bigger and they make one of those. The Vince Lombardi trophy has been awarded to every team that's won the Super Bowl since 1970.
They made 400 of these, huh?
Yes.
And I can just tell by the weight and looking at it, it's not sterling silver like the Vince Lombardi trophy.
No, it's not. I'm not sure what it's made out of. It's very rare.
Well, it's not really rare. There are 400 of them.
After some discussion, finally Rick asks owner how much he's looking to get out of it.
So what do you want to do with this?
I'd like to sell it.
How much do you want for it?
I'd like to get about $7,500 for it.
I would love to have it. It's a really cool piece, but I would pay $2,500 for it.
We're too far apart.
Okay.
But I'll let you hoist it, though, even though you're not going to buy it.
All right,
Let's move to next deal.
What can I do for you?
Well, I've got this 1950 Martin Tipple.
Pretty cool. I think it's pronounced T-play, but it does say tipple. I don't know.
Man brings a rare guitar to pawn shop. Chum takes a closer look at the item and asks some questions to owner about it.
At first glance, it doesn't look in horrible condition. It's got some normal scratches and wears and tears on it. It's been dinged up pretty bad right here, but that shouldn't affect the sound quality. But it looks like it's in good condition.
Chum found some scratches on the guitar. Then he asked owner for an offer.
And how much are you looking to get?
Well, I think it's worth, realistically, maybe around $2,500.
I do know these things are very rare. They're very hard to sell, but it's a Martin.
Chum is not sure about its authenticity, so he brings an expert to evaluate this item.
These originated in South America and migrated to North America in the 1920s during the ukulele craze. I mean, Martin, what can you say? They're one of the most iconic acoustic guitar companies on the face of the earth. Been around since pre-Civil War. Well, yeah, these are great.
Expert takes a closer look of the item to check it's in working condition or not.
Take a look at it.
Okay.
You can hear it's pretty loud. It's got a lot of projection for a little body. It's got a lot of sound.
After the checking, Chum asked expert to evaluate its worth.
What kind of value does this have?
They're very rare. Well, in the condition it's in, looking at it right now, I'd give it around $2,000.
Expert estimate it's worth around $2,000, but owner looks not happy after hearing that. Let's see will this deal made or not.
Top dollar I'm going to be willing to pay for this is going to be $1,100.
I don't know, 14?
It's a really niche instrument. 11 is going to be my max. It really is.
Yeah, I think we're just too far apart. I appreciate you looking at it for me.
Well, thanks for coming out.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a good day.
Unfortunately, no deal was made. That for today. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you soon in the next video. Till then, watch this 2 amazing Pawn Stars video. Peace out.